G'day, this is Jason here from 1 Hour Forex, and today is November 30th, 2011, the last day of the month. Yes, so anyway, first of all, there's a few things I want to say before I get into the setups here today. I know a lot of you are having problems with different brokers that have different GMT times, okay? I found out the time that you really need to make this thing work, and that's 0 GMT. So if your broker is -2 or +2, then it's not going to work properly. Okay? So please listen to this, very carefully. Okay? I found for all my U.S. neighbors south of me in the United States, I realize that Forex, won't allow you to even open up a demo account there. So you can plot these two indicators on there and get the correct price levels of where the R1, R2, R3 should be. Okay? I understand that, and that's because of this thing with Obama. So they just decided if they're not going to accept Americans with live accounts, then they're not going to let them try, run a demo there either. It only makes sense, I guess you could say. So anyway, they're checking out your IP, I guess, and they know you're from the States, and they won't let you set up or even, begin to run the demo. So anyway, I'm getting all stuffed up here now again. So I found another broker that does have the exact same 0 GMT time as Forex. The open of the day is 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the evening when the Asia session opens. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is interbank FX. So for those of you who want to have this on the correct settings, Americans I'm talking about, if you can't use the Forex demo, then you can go to interbank FX. So just Google IBFX in Google, and you can go there and download their platform, and you'll be ready to go. Okay. Also, one other thing, one of our fellow 1 Hour Forex traders, William is his name, he asked me today. He said, "So if you get into a trade, okay, and it hits the stop, and say it was a sell trade, and then say it goes blue again and then turns red again, should I do the sell trade again?" The answer is no, okay? You don't want to try and do 2 sell trades in one bar, and you don't want to try and do 2 buy trades in one candle. If the situation comes where you're going to have 2 trades in one candle, it's going to be a buy and a sell, or a sell and a buy, okay? But not 2 sells and not 2 buys. Because if you lose on your first trade and you do the same trade again, you're probably more than likely going to lose on the second one, okay? Not always, but more than likely, Murphy's Law will kick in and they'll kick your ass. So anyway, just like they did today with this big bar up here, okay? Anybody who was short here, oh man, with no stop, boy, did you get hammered today. So anyway, that's pretty much it, what I wanted to say at the beginning here. There was 2 trades today, okay? Actually, I need to set this up correctly. So let's do that. Okay, we'll go to indicator list, whole numbers, go to the inputs. Well, where is that? No, I'm in the wrong one. Oh, I'm still not together here. I still don't got it together. Cancel. We want the 1 Hour Forex. Edit. Inputs. Yes. Okay? So, what we want to do, if you're at Forex or Interbank FX, you want to go into here and set it to -3. Okay? Well, once you set it to -3, okay, now you see how these disappeared. Now that's a little strange because I have a white template and I have a black template. So, because the indicators are named the exact same thing, okay, oh boy, this isn't working out here. Oh man, okay, I know what I have to do here. Okay, so anyway, because they're named the same, when you go to change the chart and go back to the 1 hour, they disappear, as you can see. I've noticed that little problem today. I should have named them differently. I'm sorry about that. So all you have to do now is go to indicator lists. We're going to remove this, delete it, close. Then we're going to go in here and we're going to go to custom indicators, and we'll click on this baby right here. Click it to -3 and hope it's going to work. No, it still doesn't work. Wow, this is not good. What about the white one? Okay, here's the white one. Let's see if I can adjust that. Indicator list. Now I see the problems you're having here. I bet you it's not going to do it either. Oh, it worked. What do you know? Okay. Anyway, there we got the white one. So, right here is 5 o'clock, which is 12 o'clock. 6 o'clock. This was our first candle open right here. Okay. This is the setups now we're looking at. So it basically opened up here. Okay. Now let me show you how this trade worked here. We're going to go on the 15-minute. Am I going to lose my numbers again? No, I still got them. Okay, hold on here. Oh, this is going to be a long video today. So we take the auto scroll off, okay, and we go back here. Okay, so here is where it opened at 7 o'clock. So it opened up here, okay, went up, kissed 3,300, came back down, turned red. Now, because there was only 5 pips to S1, that was not a trade. But what I told you to do is once it breaks the S1, you could have sold it here. So if you sold it right here, okay, to the bottom was about 31 pips, but to the close, well, we got to go back to the hour one now. I'm just showing to you that there was a trade here. Okay, so we go back to the hourly. You would have got in right here. That was about 18 pips to the close. 29, 30 pips to the bottom. Okay, the next trade opened up, came down. Actually, it did something else first. Okay, and this is what I wanted to show you. Okay, back to the 15 here. Okay, so let's put a thing on here. Here we go. Here's our 8 o'clock bar. Okay, so it opened up first, went up. Okay, rallied up. Okay, then opened up. This one opened up, went a little bit higher, came back down. Okay, closed here. This one opened up, came lower, then came back up. Okay, and they bought off the bottom here. Here's the buy fake on the 15-minute. But I'm only showing you this in the 15-minute because this was a trade. So once it turned blue again, which was somewhere in here, okay, you would have bought it, and up here it closed right here. Okay, if you would have held it, it would have went to your target. Okay, so let's go back to the hourly, and I'll show you that you would have got long right here. Okay, it would have missed your target by a couple pips. It would have gave you 15 pips, and then closed with 6 or 7 pips. So this was a winning trade, and this was a winning trade. This was in the UK session. Okay. So you had 2 winning trades here, one for about 14 pips and another one for, you know, depending if you closed it up here or waited and took it at the target, or if you even took it up to here, you got 29, about 30 pips out of this trade. and about 15 out of this one. Okay? So anyway, here is the opening candle of the U.S. session, this big candle up. Well, there's no trade there, ladies and gentlemen. And then up here, there was no trade. And up here, there was no trade. So there was no trades in the U.S. session today. So anyway, basically, that's it for the videos today. Like I said, for those of you who can't use Think Forex, you can go to Interbank FX. They have the exact same time so that everything will look exactly the same as mine and everything is good to go. So anyway, thanks for watching and we'll see you tomorrow.